You have a skill, use it, give it to somebody else. One thing I'll tell you, I don't know if this is appropriate, but I'm at the doctor's last year, and he asked me, well, what do you think is the best thing to do to increase your longevity on the planet? And I said, well, I got to eat better. He says, yes, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to keep moving. So if we're volunteering, we're moving. And I'll be here longer. I can enjoy my grandkids longer.
Hello to You Click Play. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Volunteer Voices, where we take time to hear from valued volunteers in our community, like Jack. Jack does excellent work for Cake4Kids, and I'm excited to hear more about his why. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the time.
So I hear that you've been volunteering for Cake4Kids since about December?
That's true. Yes.
And tell me about that. What do you do?
Well, a little backstory is I was taking some classes out at Community College, MCC, in the culinary arts and baking and savory meals and introduction and all that, along with food safety. And so I got to a point where I kind of wanted to make things, but I can't make things and then eat them myself because I would fall away to a ton. So I started to look online for opportunities to make cakes, make cookies, make whatever, brownies, and I came across Cake4Kids.
Mm-hmm.
And as they say, the rest is history. I was a little anxious because I didn't know what I was doing could be good and people would appreciate it. I want to make people happy with whatever I make.
Mm-hmm.
And so I finally garnered the courage to make some cookies for the local foster love organization.
Excellent organization.
So I've probably delivered a dozen or so, couple of dozen cookies since December to help them out with their shopping days.
What keeps you coming back? What keeps you signing up again?
The opportunity to help. These are foster kids who haven't had the best shake in life, and they're at Foster Love to go shopping for free. And they have a little party, birthday party thing, and I want them to have a good time. I always grew up with cakes. Why can't, for a birthday, why can't they?
Exactly. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you. It's fun.
What would you tell other people who are considering signing up to volunteer?
First, I would say find, if you have something you really like to do and you want to share it, go do it, because you'll get an internal reward. It starts from within, it's not from without. So if you're giving your time and whatnot to somebody else, you'll find that it pays back tenfold.
Every time.
Every time, no matter what. I've been reading the definition of compassion over and over and over for the last 6 months. And it has to do with having generosity, hospitality, being objective in your thinking, being sensitive to others, what their feelings are, and having tolerance for different ways of doing things. And so I honed in on the having hospitality. I mean, it's easy to do. I can make it happen. And if you do, I figure it helps me. I get something out of it internally.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, it's a two-way street. There's reciprocity there for sure. But it's all implied. It's not given. It's not quid pro quo. It's here you go, let it go. So if you have a skill, use it, give it to somebody else. One thing I'll tell you, I don't know if this is appropriate, but I'm at the doctor's last year, and he asked me, well, what do you think is the best thing to do to increase your longevity on the planet? And I said, well, I got to eat better. He says, yes, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to keep moving. So if we're volunteering, we're moving. And I'll be here longer. I can enjoy my grandkids longer.